How about now? You make with the hearing? There we go. So, anyway, sorry I missed the show last week. I won't get into gory detail why, but just work-related. Working very, very late to make sure that we don't have to move to a new location. Installing a bunch of space-efficient shelving and stuff, so... Anyway, good to see you guys again. We got a good show planned tonight. We actually have a new sponsor. I don't know if you saw this right here. See that guy? Liquid ID. I'll tell you a little bit about what they're doing in a little bit if you haven't heard of them. It's a pretty cool site, though. We'll be giving away a gift certificate to that site. So, lots of giveaways tonight. We're giving away a brass Trinity, fresh off the machine from iHybrid Mods. We're doing extra one-off juice giveaway this week. We got all the other regular giveaways as well, plus the new sponsor, like I said. So lots of stuff to give away. Got a decent amount of mod news. Also, I'm gonna do so. Hannah Mods sent me the Hannah mod that we gave away on the show a few weeks ago. It was about a month ago, actually. And they sent me another one to do that quick review that I did on the show. Well, what happened on the show was the file. So Vaughn records every episode of our show, and then we download it, and it gets uploaded onto YouTube. While Vaughn, I don't know if it was something they screwed up or what, but the file was corrupt, and we were unable to upload the YouTube video. So I am going to do just a quick kind of 5-minute overview of the changes in the V3 Hannah mod from the review that I did originally on the V1. Again, so I apologize if you've already seen that. I am going to run through that real quick on the show. It'll only take a couple minutes though. So, also it is hot as hell in here, so I am sweating my butt off. And we're getting some air conditioners installed in here very soon as well, because that window unit is not cutting it. But let's see. How about we get started with a whole bunch of giveaways for the early birds that got here for the beginning of the show. First off, we're going to do a gift certificate giveaway from Alice in Vapeland. This will be for a gift certificate that will cover the cost of one 15 ml glass bottle or 18 ml dropper bottle of juice, plus shipping within the U.S. You can obviously apply it to a larger purchase. If you're outside the U.S., the shipping is going to be a little bit more. And actually, before we do the giveaway, real quick, for anybody who hasn't seen the show before, the way the giveaways work is there's two categories, fancy mods and other. You can win one from each category on any given episode of the show. The fancy mod tonight is the Brass Trinity, so you can still win that even if you win something from the other category. So don't feel like you need to pass if you win a juice giveaway just so that you have a shot at the Trinity. You can win one of each. So, and the way we do the giveaway is I pull a list of everybody that's in chat right before each giveaway. So if you come in late, you'll still be able to participate and run it through a random list reorganizer, and that will determine who's the winner. Person that comes up number one will be the winner. If you don't want it or you don't respond within a minute, it will go on to number two, and so on and so forth. You did not miss the first giveaway, Sax. We're about to do the first giveaway right now. There are lots of giveaways, though, so don't fear not. Let's see here. Let me pull a list of everybody in chat, and we'll get started. All right. Again, this is for the Alice in Vapeland gift certificate first. And first winner is Rue to the Sky. Let me get a confirmation from you in chat whether or not you want the giveaway, Rue to the Sky, please. I do need everybody to confirm if they win something. All right, right on. Congratulations. So, root to the sky, what you're going to do is you are going to go to this link that I'm posting in chat. Fill out the form there. The name of the vendor is Allison Vapeland. The name of the show is All Meshed Up. And the only information we need is your email address. So just get all that information in the form, hit submit, and we'll send it over to Allison Vapeland, and they will send you your gift certificate. So congratulations. This is not a neck beard. This is a face beard. I shave my neck. See? Although I haven't in a little bit, but... although I probably could be classified as a neck beard. Anyway, let's see. Next up, we are going to do a couple things. So, as most of you know, I happen to own a company that sells juice. So, first off, every week on the show, we do a coupon code that's just for the show viewers, so it'll give you a discount if you were planning on making an order with Giant Vapes. These guys. This guy. So first off, here is the coupon code for Giant Vapes. There you go. And like I said, so if you're planning on making an order tonight, that'll get you 10% off. It's just for the show viewers, because you guys are special. And also, we're going to give away a $25 gift card, or gift certificate to Giant Vapes. So, one sec. Let's see what we got here. Hey! Wicked Bacco! Been a show regular for like a year now. I don't even know if you've ever won anything. Congratulations. I know you won it, so I'm not even going to ask. Alright. Oh, you won your very first show, and you probably haven't won since then. Congratulations, sir. So, go to that link, and you know what to do. Fill out the form, and I'll send the gift certificate code over to you probably later on tonight. Right on. Alright, congrats. Let's see. Now, we're also going to do, this is courtesy of Nick's Blissful Brews. So he has a new flavor out. He has a very popular flavor called Smoked Custard. That's kind of like a cigar tobacco vanilla custard blend. It's kind of a very unusual take on an RY4 and very, very good. He has just recently, a few days ago, released a new version of it. Because the original was a higher PG blend, and there was a lot of, not outcry, but a lot of people liked the flavor, but they wanted a higher VG blend for dripping, or because they have a PG allergy, or whatever the case may be. So he came out with Smoked Custard Plus, with high VG version of Smoked Custard. I'm actually vaping it right now. It's very, very good. And we're going to give away a 30 ml bottle right now from Nick. It'll actually be coming from Nick. So let's see what we got. All right. And Beck & Co. Let me get a confirmation from you in chat whether or not you want the bottle of Smoked Custard from Nick's Blissful Brews. All right, Beck & Co. says woot. Congratulations. All right, so for this one, go to this link, fill out the form, and when you select the vendor, just pick special giveaway, because Nick isn't a regular sponsor on the show. So pick special giveaway. The show is all meshed up. Make sure you put your shipping address in there, and make sure you put the nicotine level that you want in there as well. So congratulations. All right, more giveaways. We got 2 more before I even start mod news. I know, I'm trying to figure out where to fit these in. So next up, this giveaway is for a fancy drip tip from Vape International. There we go. This is a Flipways drip tip. It's a wide bore, really nice for dripping. It's wide enough that you don't have to take your drip tip off when you're dripping, doing direct drips. So, and they're very nice looking as well. So let's see who's going to win fancy drip tip. One sec. All right, drip tip goes to Ray 1583. Ray, let me get a confirmation from you in chat, please. All right, I'm guessing the wow means you want the drip tip. Congratulations. All right, Ray, go to this link that I'm linking in chat. Fill out the form there. Name of the show is All Meshed Up. The vendor is Vape International. Just make sure that your shipping address is in there and you'll be good to go. And congratulations again. All right, now next giveaway, this is actually from my newest sponsor, Liquid ID. Now, what these guys are doing something pretty cool. So, the way that this, so first of all, it's a $40 gift certificate that we're giving away. Okay. If you haven't checked out the website, actually, let me give you the website real quick. It's a fairly new company, and here is the website. And basically the way it works is you get to build your own juice. So you pick the flavors, kind of balance the flavors, and mix it yourself on the website, kind of, not actually mix it yourself, obviously, but pick what flavors you want in the juice, and then you can pick your PG-VG ratio, the nicotine strength that you want, and they mix it up for you special. You can even name it. So, if you try a few different things and find one that you really love, you can put a name on it if you want to. It's pretty cool. So I believe the gift certificate is enough to do 2 bottles and also cover shipping. It's a $40 gift certificate, or it might just be enough for 2 bottles or 1 bottle plus shipping plus a little extra. I don't know exactly, but it's a $40 gift certificate. Pretty cool idea for a site. So if you're into if you're like me and kind of not so into DIY, but maybe want to try a few different flavor combinations that you think would taste really good together, there you go. So, cool idea. Let's see here. Let's see what we got in chat. All right. Scorpiorpio is the winner. Let me get a confirmation from you, please, whether or not you want the gift certificate. All right. Congratulations. All right. Scorpiorpio, you know the drill. Fill out this form. The name of the vendor is Liquid ID. The name of the show is All Meshed Up, of course. And the only thing we need is your email address, and we can get the gift certificate sent over to you. Congratulations. All right, so that's all the beginning of the show giveaways. My God. 5 giveaways at the beginning of the show now. Crazy. So let's talk about some mod news, shall we? So first off, we have this little guy here. So this is the skeleton key from Marquee. Let me get you a link here if you want to check it out. That is the link to the Skeleton Key Mechanical Mod website. It is a $250 mechanical mod. From the site, it's inspired by 16th century France. The Skeleton Key is a mechanical mod art piece that embodies the essence and mystery of an authentic Renaissance palace key. Its purpose is to open all doors with a single key, but to some this key has a deeper meaning, symbolizing opening or closing paths, keeping or revealing secrets, overlooking or pursuing opportunities, all of which leave the dualities of its ethics to the beholder. It looks like a tube mod to me, but that's from their website. So what does the skeleton key mean to you? Well, here are the specs. Floating lock ring with a 360-degree 1/8 turn. With an image indicator, silver-plated copper contacts, and it's a 23mm device. So, despite the pretentious description, it does actually kind of look cool. I like the concept of the lock ring that they have here. It's kind of innovative. Maybe not innovative, creative, I should say. Where basically you do a 1/8 turn, and the visible image will change on the lock ring there that shows you whether or not it's locked or unlocked, because it looks the same. The lock ring doesn't move up and down like some lock rings. So kind of an interesting idea. It's $250, so it's a little pricey. I think you only get a single tube with it as well. You know how I feel about another overpriced tube mod, so I will just move on. Yeah, the engraving does look kind of cool. The top cap actually reminds me of the Dazi mod a lot. It's kind of a similar octagonal pattern on there. But anyway, let's see. Next up we have, this one's pretty cool. So this is the Rider by Boost Vaping Lab. I'm going to give you the link to their website. This is actually their Facebook page. This one's $150. It's a 22mm mechanical mod that is 47mm tall. So this is the, going along the new trend of 18350 battery mods that are absolutely as small as possible. It's got a very compact switch and a hybrid connection top cap rather than a 510 standard top cap. It's mixed finished, brushed, and sandblasted. There are 18500 and 18650 extension tubes included, so it's $150 and you get all 3 tubes. And the switch itself telescopes to eliminate battery rattle. I'm assuming it's similar to the way the Nemesis switch adjusts for battery rattle. Yeah, fully mechanical bottom firing switch with a reverse threaded lock ring, and it comes with a 2-tone drip tip as well. So kind of cool. Another tiny mod. I don't love that it's got airflow grooves in the top. That seems kind of unnecessary because I don't know of anybody that would use this with something that has bottom airflow, but it's there. It just seems odd on a hybrid connection device that's not like a 510 connection. But regardless, that is the Rider by Boost Vaping Lab. Now, next up, we've got the Le Petit Gros from Vaponaut, which is funny because it's got a French name, but I do not believe it's a French company. It's €105. I don't have a ton of information about this one. Let me give you a link here. Now, this guy actually is pretty cool. This is another one of these really tiny mods, but this one has kind of along the same lines as the Sat mod. It has an Addy protector sleeve, whatever you want to call it, on the top cap, or on the top of the mod, I should say. It's an 18350 recessed hybrid mod. It reminds me a lot of the SAT mod, actually. Maybe a little too much, but, you know, there it is. But it's for 22 millimeter devices, which is a little bit different, and it still has that kind of protection for the atomizer. So if you were to put like a rocket on this, for example, I believe all of the glass would be covered, which is kind of cool. So anyway, it's €105. You can check out some more information on there, on that link that I posted. And like I said, it's designed for use with 22 millimeter jennies and drippers only. And that's actually a 201 on it in the picture there. So kind of cool. It very similar to the SAT mod. So yeah. Yeah, I agree, Beardo. Let's see. All right, that's it for mod news. Not a whole ton of interesting stuff this week. There were a whole lot of new tube with switch and top cap mods made of brass, copper, or stainless steel that came out. That basically the only difference between them was the engraving. But we're not going to be showing those kind of things on mod news anymore. So, let's see here. Let's give away some more stuff, and then we'll go over the Hannah mod real quick. So first up, we're going to do a giveaway from Vapor Craze. This is going to be for 4 15 milliliter bottles of juice. So 60 mils total. The flavors are picked randomly, but you get to pick the nicotine level. Let's see. One moment, please, while I pull the list. And Glory in Wyoming. I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to be. Glory in Wyoming. Let me get a confirmation from you in chat whether or not you want the juice from Vapor Craze, please. All right, congratulations. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to this website here. Fill out the form. Name of the show is all meshed up. The name of the vendor is Vapor Craze. And the only thing we need is your nicotine level, and we need your shipping address. So make sure that is in there as well, please, and congratulations. Next up, we're going to do a giveaway from RTD Vapor. So this is for 2 of the new Keep Power IMR 26650 4200 mAh 50 amp batteries. So some serious batteries we're about to give away here. These batteries are not screwing around, I assure you. So let me just read that to you again. That's the new Keep Power IMR 26650 4200 mAh 50 amp batteries. Boom. All right, let's see what we got in chat. Dragoon, let me get a confirmation from you in chat whether or not you want the batteries, please. Dragoon. All right, congratulations. Whenever I see your name, Dragoon, the first thing that I think of is Kain from Final Fantasy IV. Yeah. Let's see. All right, Dragoon, fill out that form. The name of the show is all meshed up. The name of the vendor is RTD Vapor. And the only thing we need in there is your shipping address. Yes. It's Final Fantasy II on the SNES, but it's actually Final Fantasy IV in the order of the trilogy. Yes, Fusoya, exactly. Poor Tella. Anyway, let's see here. Next, we are going to give away some more stuff. We're actually going to give away a sample pack from Quacks. Hold on one sec. Let me put up the Quacks banner. If you haven't tried Quacks Juice Factory juice, I highly recommend you do so. They make fantastic juice. Goose juice seems to be the most popular, but I am thoroughly addicted to gizzard juice myself. I think it tastes like a Hershey bar. So, let's see here. And Seal. You have won, Seal. Let me get a confirmation from you in chat. I'm really sorry that you divorced Heidi Klum, by the way. That's unfortunate. I still think your first album was the best one. Seal? Where are you, Seal? Excuse me. There's Seal. Seal, do you want the prize? You just want a sample pack from Quacks. All right, congratulations. So, Seal, nice teaks. So, Seal, click on that link, fill out the form. The show is all meshed up. The vendor is Quacks Juice Factory. The only thing we need is your nicotine strength, and then we need the shipping address, please. You're going to get all 3 flavors, so you don't need to pick a flavor. All right, congratulations. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to do Vape Mail real quick, but I'm going to also do this little Hannah mod thing that I mentioned earlier in the show. So 1 second here. So first off, just real quick, I'll touch on Vape Mail. I got something very interesting in the mail. This is another one of these tiny, tiny mods. I think this one may be the smallest one on the market right now. This, I think, is 45 or 46 millimeters tall. This is the Ant mod. Okay. I know it's not focusing, and that's okay. I'll worry about that when we start reviewing the 201 from Krib. But just to put this in perspective, I am going to hold this up next to a 10 milliliter bottle of juice from Fair City Vapes. And there you have it. That is the Ant mod with a 201 Addy on top next to a 10 milliliter bottle of juice from Fair City Vapes. Pretty crazy. It is wee tiny. And it was actually very reasonably priced too. It was like 85 bucks, I think. So not bad for a nice mechanical mod. And I like it, actually. I've been using it for a bit now. So yeah, it's by Holy Land Mods, and it is so small. But I have the 18500 and the 18650 tubes as well. The thing that I like about the tiny mods, I usually don't use 350s because, like, you know, I have to fire it with my middle finger because my hands are so big. It's like, it's so awkward to use this thing. It's like, but um, the thing that I like about it is when it's a small mod that also has other tube sizes available. Like this one, you could get the 490 and the 650 tubes as well. I like the idea of a compact 18500. I mean, you know, the 18500 mod is like the size of other 18350 mods, and the same thing with the 18650 is like the size of other 18500 mods. So that I like, but this is just way too small for my hands. I mean, like it's smaller than my thumb. I mean, it's ridiculous. But anyway, so that's the Ant mod from Holy Land. I'm going to talk about the Hannah mod real quick, though. So, like I mentioned earlier in the show, the reason I'm doing this again is because the file download was corrupt the last time I went over the Hannah mod. I'm not going to do a full review. This is just going to be kind of an overview of the changes from the V1. I reviewed the V1 a long time ago when it first came out, and I had some issues with it. There were a couple of things that I didn't like about it. You can go look up the review if you want to watch my review of the Hannah mod V1. But, you know, so some modders, you know, I'll do a review and they'll get all pissed off at me because I say negative things in the review. And then you have other modders like Hannah mods who actually fixed all the stuff that I complained about in the review. That's awesome. So, you know, and overall, I actually liked the device, but there were just a couple things about it that bugged me. And there was one major flaw that it used to have, but it doesn't anymore. So I'm just going to run over those real quick. So this is the V3 Hannah mod pack. Okay, this is the one with the 18650 battery. We gave one of these away on the show the first time I went through this, but I'm just going to do kind of a quick overview. So first off, I want to show you on the top here. This is one major difference, and please bear with me. I'm changing the focus here so you can see. But on the top here, there used to be, so you have the back door here, and you can see that the line across the top. Just above the screw there. That's the seam where the back door comes off. That seam used to run, and you can see the seam on the side here that runs up the side. That used to go clear across the top and cut through the juice well. So if you were dripping and you had a little bit of excess juice drip down into the juice well, it could actually seep into the inside of the device, and I had it happen to mine. That has been corrected, which is fantastic. So now you have the seam down along the side here, and the juice well is completely sealed on the top underneath my atomizer. I got my Veritas on there. So so that's really cool. And I want to show you the internals here. One of the other things that I kind of complained about was that the internally, and I'm just unscrewing this, so bear with me a moment. Oh, good, I didn't lose the screw. That would have been bad. Internally, it was kind of, I don't know, it looked kind of sloppy on the inside of the device, the older version. And that is also no longer the case. So you can see on the inside of the device now, very, very clean. It's got that nice door that protects the electronics there. You know, it doesn't have glue all over the place like the old version did. It's really, really well constructed internally, nice and clean, fits many different battery sizes. It's actually got up here, this piece kind of is a little bit springy, so it'll accommodate different batteries. This is a Panasonic, which is a little bit taller than an IMR or an AW. So they fixed that. And then the other gripe that I had about this device, let me get the back on here, was that the corners and the edges of the device were like super sharp. You know, not so much that you would like cut yourself on it, but I actually had it. You know, it was uncomfortable to hold because the edges were just not smoothed down. And now the new version, while it's still a box mod and it still has squared off edges, these are smooth now. They're not sharp edges anymore, all the way around. Same thing all the way around on the bottom as well. These are all nice and smooth. So, you know, like I said, really the only 3 complaints that I had about this device, the original version, have all been corrected. It's also been upgraded to the DNA 30 now, and I really like it. You know, the nice thing about this versus other DNA devices is a lot of them are using LiPo batteries, and the battery life on those sucks, especially if you go higher wattage. Like if you want to vape it at 30 watts, it's not going to last very long with a LiPo battery. But this, you know, as long as you have a screwdriver or you have the little keychain that comes with it, if you throw this on your keychain, it's got a Phillips head screwdriver that fits the screws on here perfectly, and you can just carry a couple batteries around, and you can pop the batteries in or out. And it does have the micro USB port on there as well, so if you want to leave the battery in, you can, and you know, use it as a pass-through, which is what I usually do. I just kind of have it sitting at my desk, plugged in all the time, and vape it when I'm at my desk. So pass-through. So, um, so yeah, performs great. Like I, you know, batteries are replaceable, which is really nice, and I'm really, really happy with the device now that they've made the corrections that they made. So, um, let's see. Now, Hyperion is carrying them, which is why I have Hyperion Vapes link down below my head right now. And they actually, so they're the ones that did the giveaway originally on the show. And they gave away the Hanomod V3 that we gave away on the show before. And they were actually nice enough to offer another giveaway, not a Hanomod, but just because we're kind of re-recording this, they're giving away a $50 gift certificate on tonight's show. So this is a special giveaway. So one moment, and I don't have a Hyperion banner, so I'm going to just throw the Giant Vapes banner up real quick. But this is a giveaway from Hyperion, and this is for a $50 gift certificate to the Hyperion Vape website, which, if you like, you could use to purchase a Hanomod. So, oh, people are getting banned in chat. What's going on here? I missed that. Anyway, let's see. So again, this is for a $50 gift certificate from Hyperion Vape, not from Giant Vapes. Just and Flash Gas. They are sold out at the moment, but they're going to be getting more of them in. So just sign up for the newsletter notifications from them, and you'll find out when they're getting more of the Hanomods in. Flash Gas, let me get a confirmation from you. All right. So, Flash Gas. Oh wait, Flash Gas didn't confirm yet. Where are you, Flash Gas? I know you're here. You come to the show every week. Yeah, okay, there's Flashcast. I thought so. All right, congratulations. So for this one, fill out the form there and go to pick all meshed up for the show, and for the giveaway select special giveaway, and just in the comment section mention that it's the Hyperion giveaway for a $50 gift certificate. And I think all we need is your email address, Flashgas. So thank you very much. So now I see people are talking about this iHybrid thing. So let me just address this real quick. I've actually been in touch with the person that won and have explained the situation to this person already. Basically, what happened was Faceless gave away a Veritas on the show the week that I did the review, and I was reviewing a prototype, and he didn't have any production units available at the time and was making them. And then he got extremely ill with copper poisoning and found out that he's allergic to copper after working on a copper device in his shop. And I talked to him on the phone while he was actually at the doctor, and it sounded like I couldn't even understand what he was saying. He sounded like he had marshmallows in his mouth, and he was not doing very well for a few weeks. So he's better now. He is actually mailing the prize as well as the prize from the person that won on the last show to me tomorrow. So I should have them by Saturday or Monday, and I will be mailing those out. So sometimes shit happens, and just, be patient, guys. And like I said, I have actually been in touch with the person who won and to explain the situation. So that's what's going on there. Faceless isn't screwing anybody over. He just was very busy trying to get the Veritases made and got very, very sick and was out of commission for a couple weeks. So anyway, let's continue on and give away some more stuff. No, not you, Eclipsion. The person that won the Veritas before. I still don't know what your giveaway is, but I'm going to get it tomorrow. He's shipping it out tomorrow, so I have no idea what it is yet. Let's see here. So next up, we're going to do a couple more giveaways. First one is from E6 Vapors. This is going to be for 3 18 milliliter bottles of juice from E6. Let's see here. And you get to pick the flavor on this one, and obviously the nicotine strength as well. So let me pull a list of everybody in chat. All right, and Lord Vapor, let me get a confirmation from you in chat, please. Piff? All right. So See You Naked. That's a great name. So this one's going to go over to See You Naked. Let me get a confirmation from you in chat. See You Naked. Whether or not you want the juice. All right, congratulations. 1 sec, I need to drip some lime sparkle. So, See You Naked, what you're going to do is first you're going to go to the E6 Vapors website, which Sam is going to post for me. Right, Sam? Thank you. And once you pick out the 3 flavors that you want, go to this link here, fill out the form. The vendor is E6 Vapors. The name of the show is all meshed up. Pick the 3 flavors that you want, put them on the form there, put your nicotine level on the form, and we also need your shipping address. So the 3 flavors, nicotine level, shipping address, good to go. Congratulations. Thank you, Sam. And one more giveaway, and then we'll go to get into the 201. This one is from Vape Syndicate. One moment, please. This is for a 30 milliliter bottle of juice from Vape Syndicate. Let's see here. You get to pick the flavor on this one as well. Actually, no, Beebs. It's Vape on TV 10 tonight. Hold on. I'll type it. There you go. So Vape Syndicate. That's okay, Beebs. Let's see what we got. Pumpkin Eater 69. Pumpkin Eater 69, another creative name. Let me get a confirmation from you in chat, please. Pumpkin Eater? Scroll up. What am I scrolling up to look at? I can't scroll up. Every time somebody types something, it bounces back down. Oh, scroll. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant scroll up in chat. Like, what? Why? I didn't miss anything. There we go. Sorry, it's Pumpkin Eater 69, but Pumpkin Eater 69 is not responding. You have until my clock says 8:51, Pumpkin Eater. Come on now. I don't have a mouse button. All right. Time's ticking, Pumpkin Eater 69. Come on. It's going to go to Trader LG or LJP if Pumpkin Eater 69 does not speak up. So Trader LJP, get ready. All right. Well, congratulations. You just won. All right. Trader LJP, congrats. What you're going to do is go to the Vape Syndicate website. And then you are going to pick a flavor. Once you figure out which flavor you want, go to this link here. Fill out the form. Vape Syndicate is the vendor. The name of the show is all meshed up. And put your nicotine level, the flavor you want, and your shipping address. So, congratulations. All right, let's move on and talk about the 201. Okay, so the 201 by Krib. One sec, let me take this off of my mod here. This is the 201 by Krib. Let me get zoomed in here. This little guy right here. So, the 201 from Krib. Real quick on the specs. Now, this is the best part about the, well, not the best part. One of the really nice things about the 201. The price is €35. That includes first-class shipping. So you're looking at like 47, 48 bucks for a really nice, well-made hybrid connection dripper. 35 euro. It is designed for mesh slug builds. It has a 1mm air hole. It has 20x1 threading, and it has a telescoping positive contact and a pretty severely reduced top cap. So let's break this little guy down. First off, on the bottom, I want to make sure I have the air hole pointed up. On the bottom you have, like I said, 20x1 threads. So hybrid threading. This is going to thread onto any mechanical mod that you have with 20x1 threading. Caravella being the standard, but I mean just about anything that comes out these days that's a 22mm mod, for the most part, is going to have 20x1 threading on it. Some are not. Nemesis isn't, for example, but for the most part, most mods are. And then you also have this telescoping brass contact here, and it telescopes a lot. So it's really, really forgiving. Like, for example, you have to tighten it down pretty close to all the way to use it on the Ant mod because it's so compact. But then I've also used it on the Owl, and I was able to, I mean, I telescoped it out a good, probably 4 or 5 millimeters to get it to make contact with an AW 18650 battery on the Owl, because the Owl has pretty deep threading on the top cap. So, and this was still able to make contact without threading the telescoping screw, or nut, I should say, off of there. And you can see it's knurled, really easy to manipulate. So that was actually really, really cool and kind of unexpected. That's one of the things that I've had issue with some of the hybrid connection atomizers, is they don't fit on everything, just because it doesn't telescope enough. Not the case with this guy. And as I said, 20x1 threading. It's got a brushed stainless steel finish, which you should be able to see here. Nice light brushing on there. Now I'm going to put this back on the mod for the rest of the review here, just because it'll be easier to get the top cap off that way. The top cap is on there snug, but not uncomfortably so. Let me just clean a little bit of juice out of here. One sec. Okay. Now, under the hood, you've got a single O-ring that holds the top cap on very securely. In fact, if you don't have any juice on there, it's actually difficult to get it on or off. But it's really easy. Basically, you just take a little bit of juice and kind of lubricate the O-ring just a tiny bit, and it pops on and off much, much easier. It's just a really nice, snug fit is what it comes down to. So you don't have any issues with the top cap popping off. Now, the atomizer deck, as you can see here, is designed for a single coil. You could set it up with a dual, but it's really made for a single coil. You've got a nice juice well there with a nice lip. It's made for a slug mesh wick, like what you see here that I have set up. I have this set up with flat Canthal wire, and it's got it's kind of a similar design internally to the Hellfire dripper, but it's a little. I actually found it a little bit easier to set up. I don't really know why. It was just a quicker setup. Maybe it's just because I'm getting used, I've gotten better at it over time. I don't know, but it's pretty quick setup. It's got Phillips head screws in there, and like I said, you've got that nice, fairly deep lip on there. You can fit a good amount of juice in here. Because it is designed for a mesh wick, it's going to be a little less absorbent though, so you don't want to over flood it. Because if you do and you tilt it toward you with the air hole toward you, you're going to end up with some gurgling. I didn't have any issues with juice leaking out of it, but you will get a little bit of gurgling. Now, on the inside of the top cap, now if you look at this, you'll be able to see just exactly how much room there is if you look at this side by side, okay? There is like no room inside that device for air circulation. I mean, there's a little bit, but very, very little. So, which is good. That means that the air is not going to cool down. So if you like a nice, warm, flavorful vape, it's got a nice reduced chamber that keeps it hot, and will allow you to do, a higher ohm build without having to worry about flavor loss. Now, on the inside of the top cap, you can see it's reduced, and there again is very, very little room on the inside of the top cap for air to cool. And then the drip tip is built into the device, okay, as you can see here. So that drip tip's not going to come off unless you use, vice grips and some, well, you'd destroy the mod, or the atomizer. So leave the drip tip on. I assure you it's not going anywhere. And then you have the 1 millimeter air hole, which is cut into the groove on the outside, as you can see here. So it is a tight draw. I like a tight draw personally. You will get more flavor. You're not going to win any cloud contests if that's what you're into, using the 201. But you are going to get exceptional flavor. So speaking of which, let's talk about it. Let me put a little more juice in here since I soaked some of it up with a paper towel. I find that you're going to be able to do, typically about 8 drops, maybe 10. If you're using, a dripper bottle where the drops are a little smaller, probably 10. If you're using something like a glass dropper, you'll probably be able to get like 6 to 8 in there. So it's not going to hold a ton of juice if you have it set up with a mesh slug without overfilling it. But let me take a vape real quick. Now, the vapor production's actually surprising. It's very impressive. I mean, this is a 1 millimeter air hole, and I'm using 50/50 juice. It's lime sparkle, like I said earlier. So, but the vapor production's actually very impressive considering the design of the device with the small air hole and everything. And the flavor is phenomenal. Very, very warm vape. I have this set up with 0.8 millimeter flat canthal, and I believe I believe I'm right around 0.8, and it's very, very warm. I wouldn't call it hot, but it's very, very warm, very, very flavorful. I get a lot of notes that I didn't get on some of the Jennies that I've used with some of the juices, especially the fruitier stuff, like lime sparkle and like other fruit flavors. It really brings out a lot of pop, or gives the flavor a little extra pop, just because of the tight draw, the small chamber, everything working in conjunction to give you that really warm, flavorful vape. So I love this device. I think this is some people are going to say that this is blasphemy, but as far as a single coil dripper goes, I actually like this better than the Hellfire dripper. I know. And I love the Hellfire dripper. I think this is better. And the price is crazy. For a high-end device, for 35 euros, I mean, you're going to have to wait a little while to get it because there's lists and You know, he's not mass producing them. I had to wait for a number of months to get mine, but man, totally worth it. $47 with including shipping from overseas for a really good, really high-end super dripper that's just absolutely ridiculous flavor. Um, I love it. Love it. And I really, you know, I'm really impressed. You know, obviously, you're not going to be able to use this on something that's a 510 connection. It's designed for, you know, mechanical mods that are 20 by 1 threading, but it's fantastic. Yeah, I know he is a hobbyist. So you know, it is something that you're going to have to wait to get your hands on, but it's worth it, especially at the price point. You're not going to find a better product for a better price. I can't think of any, you know, higher end drippers that are going to outperform this for under $50. That's crazy. So absolutely thrilled with this device. This is probably going to be my new kind of go-to flavor testing dripper. It had been the Hellfire dripper, but this guy is just phenomenal. I love it. So really well done, Krib. The link is below me. It's just a topic on Vape Pit. He just does this as a hobby. So like I said, you are going to have to wait a little bit to get your hands on one of these, but it's I can't say enough good things about it. He did a absolutely fantastic job with it. The flavor's killer, and it's really nicely made too. I mean, the finish is really nice. It looks nice. It's got a cool look to it, and I'm very, very pleased. So anyway, that is the 201 by Krib, and definitely gets a couple big thumbs up from me. So let's see. Let us move on. We'll do a couple more giveaways, and then we will do our little bit of Q&A at the end of the show. So we got 3 more giveaways to do. First, we're going to do a giveaway from Vape Affliction. So this is going to be for the Just Vape line from Vape Affliction. The entire line in 15 milliliter bottles, which is 5 flavors. So if you win, pardon me, you get 75 mils. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. You get 75 milliliters of juice. So pretty cool giveaway. Let's see here. Let me get the list of everybody in chat. DC. Can you see it there? Okay, good. Oh, my frame rate is terrible right now. Sorry, guys. DC, let me get a confirmation from you in chat whether or not you want the Just Vape line from Vape Affliction. All right. Congrats, DC. So, DC, what you're going to do is fill out this form. The name of the show is all meshed up. The name of the vendor is Vape Affliction. And just include your nicotine level in there and your shipping address, please, because you're going to get all 5 flavors, so you don't need to pick any flavors. Congrats. Next up, we are going to give away a sample pack from Boondock Vapes. This will be for 4 6 milliliter bottles, so 24 mils of juice. You get to pick the flavors on this one. Let's see here. And Sharon Lofts. Sharon Lofts, you just won yourself a sample pack from Boondock Vapes. Let me get a confirmation from you in chat, please. All right, congrats. So go to Boondock Vapes. You're going to pick out 4 flavors, Sharon. Once you figure out what 4 flavors you want, fill out the form, the link I just linked. The name of the show is all meshed up. The vendor is Boondock Vapes. Put the 4 flavors in there, the nicotine level you want, and then also put the your shipping address in there as well, please. All right, and last giveaway tonight. This is for the Brass 18650 Trinity from iHybrid Mods. Brand new. I don't even think these are out yet, but he's just finishing them. I think he just finished a batch today, and he's going to be mailing it out to me tomorrow. So Brass Trinity 18650. Let's see. Cody shows up just in time. All right, hold on a sec. Oops, I gotta change this first, sorry. I forgot to change it for Boondock Vapes too, shame on me. Alright, there we go, iHybrid banner. Let's see what we got. For the Brass Trinity, Easy Vape. Easy Vape, let me get a confirmation from you in chat whether or not you want the 18650 Brass Trinity, please. Awesome. That's a lot of gods. You must be pagan. Well done, Easy Vape. Nobody got my joke. Oh, well. Easy Vape. Fill out this mod. Fill out this form here. I just posted the link for you. Name of the show is all meshed up. The vendor is iHybrid Mods. And all you got to do is give us your shipping address in there, and we'll get that shipped out as soon as it gets here. So he's, like I said, I think he's shipping them out tomorrow, so I should have it Saturday or Monday, and then we'll get it shipped out to you. So you should get it like late next week. Congratulations. All right, so this is the part of the show where we do a little bit of Q&A because the vast majority of the show I cannot pay attention to chat. So let me pop out chat here on my end. And if you guys have any questions about anything you saw on the show tonight, anything vape-related, not vape-related, whatever, doesn't really matter. I will do my best to answer, and if I can't, hopefully somebody else in chat will be able to answer. So, strawberry milkshake, e-juice that had dodgy ingredient in it. Yes, that was unicorn milk from Cutwood, and they did change the recipe. It had white food coloring in it, which contains titanium dioxide, and they did change it. Going to be carrying Trinities? Possibly. I'm not sure yet, Voodoo Charlie. We got a couple more big juice launches first, and then we're going to start working on some hardware. So, depends on the timing. Am I going to come visit you, Cody? I don't know. We'll see. The weak 510 connection on the Hannah mod. I actually didn't have an issue with the 510 connection on the original one. And I don't have an issue on this one either. I'm not sure if it's any different, though, Ivy Brett. You might want to look into that, because I don't know off the top of my head. Night, Miss Emma. What is my favorite build? It depends on the device. I really like a mesh dripper setup, like what I showed you on the 201. I set a lot of drippers up that way. I usually use mesh on like a dual coil dripper. I set it up with a dual diagonal mesh stick wicks. And then, I mean, as far as the resistance goes, usually around like, I don't know, on a dual coil dripper that's got dual airflow, I'll usually set it up a little lower, like around 0.5. On a single coil, I set it up higher, like around 0.8. And then Jennies, I usually set up around 0.8 as well, single or dual. So hopefully that answers your question. And yes, Trader, it's for a 30 ml bottle from Vape Syndicate. You're welcome, Beebs. I haven't tried the variant yet. I'm hoping to try it next week because I'm going to be in Vegas, and I think Vicious Ant's going to be there. I will report back once I do. Who do I want to win the Stanley Cup? I don't care. I'm a Bruins fan, so I don't really, I don't really have strong feelings about it. I don't hate the Rangers. I don't hate the Kings, so I honestly, I really don't care. I was so pissed that they lost to the Canadiens that I just kind of stopped watching it. So I'm in Red Sox mode now. Thank you, Jack the Vapor. Review the Manhattan. I need to get a Manhattan to review it. Can I help you find replacement contacts for the copper vanilla? I'm afraid I can't, Beck & Co. I have no idea. Maybe somebody else here can. Have I tried a parallel coil build? I don't even know what that is. As in like two builds on the same on the same wick, or I'm not sure. Ah. How do I decide what juice to carry on our site? Honestly, it depends on a number of different things: price, availability, popularity. We've actually done a couple of polls in the Giant Vapes group to help determine what goes on the site. Right now, there's a waiting list though, so we have a lot of stuff coming up, and we have a lot of the launches planned out for a little while already. If something super popular comes out of the gate somewhere and everybody wants it, then we might bump it ahead of others on the list. But right now, it's a waiting list that like I said, there's a number of factors that go into it. So I do believe in Santa, yes. How much shampoo does it take to wash this beard? About as much shampoo as it used to take me to wash my hair when I had spiky hair. So a reasonable amount. I use Garnier Fructis 2-in-1. Yes, Wicked Bacco. I believe that was a sample of Joe Me Gusta, which is a mocha flavor. It has not been released yet, and we wanted to get some samples out before it comes out, though, because I think it's really good. I think you'll enjoy it if you can get it back from your mom. Let's see. I'm not really sure what's going on with the banning Malachite, to be honest with you. I kind of missed. I don't know. Something happened that I missed. That's the story of my life. I missed it. Oh, okay. Yes, so the parallel coil thing, I have actually done that before. With the two wires on one wick. I mean, I didn't really find it any different than just using like flat Canthal, as far as getting, maximum surface area. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I also don't think microcoils are all that either, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school. Beebs, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I'll do spend a day at the warehouse with the Hill Giant. Let's see. All right. I think I caught most of them. Lowest resistance on an Ego battery, I wouldn't go below like 1.3. You can go lower than that, but you're going to have issues with it not firing, especially if it's a twist and you try to do a higher voltage on that. I would say that 1.3 is probably the lowest you want to go. Let's see. But I need to wrap up, guys. I'm sorry if I missed any questions, but I got to wrap up because we got another show coming on here shortly. And thank you guys so much for coming by. As always, I love you all. I will be here next week, even though I'm going to the Vegas show next week because I don't leave until Thursday night. So I will see you guys next week with lots of fun stuff to give away, and I'm not sure what we're going to review next week yet. We'll see. So thank you guys again. Have a wonderful night, and stay metal.